The Ballon d'Or race this season has been very tight. Compared to last season, it's almost like anyone could win the Ballon d'Or this season. Amongst the greats this season like Rafinha, Kylian Mbappe, Ousmane Dembele, and the Egyptian king Mohamed Salah, the 17-year-old Lamine Yamal has, in my opinion, been the most consistent and the best player this season. So let's dive in, not Neymar, into this amazing season and see why Yamal deserves the Ballon d'Or. Make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get on with the video. So one of the first reasons why people say Yamal shouldn't win the Ballon d'Or is because of his goal contributions. And I'd like to start off by saying, first off, for a 17-year-old to surpass 30 goal contributions in a season is absolutely bonkers. And second off, in these last 10 years of the Ballon d'Or, GA is clearly not the main factor in the Ballon d'Or. The Ballon d'Or also relies on individual performances. No matter who he's against, Yamal always makes his presence known. Whether it's his clever passing, his amazing dribbling, or even his jaw-dropping worldies against great teams, you always notice Yamal on the pitch. I want to bring up both of the games against Inter Milan as examples. A stacked Inter defense were left bamboozled and in shambles just trying to mark the 17-year-old. And Yamal also contributed to Barca's comeback in the first leg, scoring a great goal. And in the second leg, despite not scoring and also losing that game, the game was practically Yamal versus Inter. Whilst Rafinha was ghosting and missing sitters despite scoring at the last minute, Yamal was able to slide in cheeky passes and again dazzled Inter's defense. I think those games are proof that despite not scoring, he makes his presence known. Also, against France in the UEFA Nations League, he bagged 2 goals and got himself a great pre-assist with a clever pass in the box so Nico Williams could smash in his first goal of the game. He always contributes with or without scoring, and that's why this is the first reason he should win the Ballon d'Or. My next reason is for his contributions in all competitions. Let's start off with La Liga. So in La Liga, he bagged himself 9 goals and 15 assists in the 35 games he played. That's 24 goal contributions. And not even just talking about his goal contributions, Yamal was a crucial part of Barcelona's amazing La Liga campaign. It all goes back to what I said earlier about his dribbling and his passing. He was also the engine to that Barcelona front three. He pretty much assisted every Rafinha goal, and if Rafinha scored every chance Yamal gave him, he is getting a hat-trick every game. And he also helped Lewandowski get a shit ton of goals this season, not even counting his penalties. Who remembers in December when Barcelona were in complete shambles? Well, the reason of that is because Yamal was actually injured, and most of the time he was just coming off the bench. So that's just a further proof that he kind of carried Barcelona in terms of their attacking play. On to both domestic cups, Yamal didn't even ghost for those. He bagged 2 goals and 6 assists in 8 games of the Copa del Rey, also putting up another dazzling performance against Real Madrid in a new hairstyle, and he also got himself 2 goals in 2 games in the Super Cup. Also scoring a great goal against Real Madrid, making their defenders dance whilst doing it. And finally, in the UCL, where I think he shined the most, he bagged 5 goals and 4 assists in the 13 games he played in the UCL. This man was a monster in the UCL. This is where he really shined. This is where people really saw Yamal. Because some people don't really watch La Liga. But every football fan watches the Champions League. And on the biggest stage of them all, not the World Cup, he faced the biggest teams, the best defenders, and he cooked them. He made Alphonso Davies his bitch. He completely owned Di Marco. And it was just great performance after great performance. And almost every fullback was terrified of the 17-year-old. In total, Yamal bagged up 43 goal contributions in all competitions, also winning 3 out of 4 of those competitions, completing the Spanish treble, which helps with his individual success this season, which is a really huge criteria in the Ballon d'Or, which is a huge part on why Rodri won the Ballon d'Or last season and why Messi won the Ballon d'Or the season before. But anyways, that is the second reason of why Yamal should win the Ballon d'Or this season. My third reason on why Yamal deserves the Ballon d'Or is for his international contributions. For Spain in the UEFA Nations League, which, yeah, I know the Nations League isn't a big trophy, but if you're able to perform on an international level, it really shows your class. But anyways, he's been world class. Against the Netherlands, he completely owned them, scoring a cold goal followed up with a cold celebration. He bagged up 3 goals, 1 assist in 6 games. I don't have much to say about it, but I feel that this could help him win the Ballon d'Or. International football is very important in the Ballon d'Or, so performing really well in it is a great plus. I'm also recording this before the final against Portugal, so who knows what he will do against Cristiano Ronaldo's Portugal. Fourth reason is his consistency. We've seen many players step up to join the Ballon d'Or debate, but have fallen down due to their inconsistency. From August all the way up to the PSG game, Mohamed Salah was without a doubt up there as the favorite to win the Ballon d'Or. But ever since March, we've seen him do the same magic. He hasn't been bad, but it just isn't the same. Now hold up. It's not to discredit this world-class season, but he kind of fell off after the PSG game. That isn't even as bad as Rafinha's fall off. Ever since international break, this man has actually been missing. His only highlight was scoring a last-minute goal against Inter to win the last-minute game for Barcelona. And I put that in quotations because we all know what happened after. And also scoring a brace against Real Madrid, which was a performance carried by Lamine Yamal. This man was genuinely on a generational run, but he actually fucked it up. There's also the likes of Gyökeres, who were never, say, favorites of the Ballon d'Or, but probably would have been ranked higher if he gained some consistency. Mbappe has been good this season, but sometimes he will give a CR7 type performance, and in other games, he will just ghost like no other. Dembele farmed goals in Ligue 1 and scored some lucky goals in the UCL, and I'm not counting the Arsenal goal, but he got glazed for months. I swear if this man wins the Ballon d'Or, I won't take the award seriously no more. And yes, he won the treble, I get it. But you could say Dembele had just as much as contributions as Vitinha and Donnarumma. And yes, I just said that. But anyways, as for Yamal, this season, every single month, he just somehow keeps popping up and showing why he is the best in the world. He has been the most consistent winger in Europe this season, without a doubt. And that's the fourth reason why he should win the Ballon d'Or. And you made it to the end of the video. This is the first football video on the Haji XX's channel. I don't know how it will do, but we'll see. I've only done wrestling videos up until now on this channel, and the channel name is Haji X Extras. You're gonna see stuff that I don't usually do on my main channel, Haji X Fries, which, by the way, I'm slowly kind of crawling back to the Haji X Fries channel. I might have an idea. I don't know if I'm going to do it yet, but I might have an idea, and I hope it does well. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for the support recently. We've been kind of cooking. Last video was a banger, and time I'm recording this, my last video was the Saturday Night's Main Event review. Maybe my last video by the time I upload this will be the NXT Battleground versus AEW Double or Nothing review, which you guys should go check out if you haven't already. This video will probably come out shortly after, and after this video, expect the problem of WWE to be the next video, or maybe Backlash 2009 review will come out, because I might do the Living with Haji in 2009 series again, because that series was kind of fun. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is Haji X Extras, and I'll see you all on the flip side. Goodbye.